I watch reset videos all the time. It's really cool for me to kind of see other people's processes and how they kind of go about their months, and it's also encouraging for me to think about my routines and how I can set my month up and track myself. So I figured, why not do a monthly reset? So here we are, and Layah is sitting here doing her monthly reset for the month of February. I'm excited to kind of use this as a tool of reflection. I think sometimes we're just going through the motions and the routine of life, and we forget to acknowledge our ups and downs and reflect on some things that we did well. Also look forward to the future, like think about what's exciting, what are we excited about. And so that's hopefully what this is going to be a tool for me to kind of put out there and into my community that I've made here online. So some of the things you can expect from these monthly resets are a little bit of cleaning and organizing. You'll see me organizing my home and kind of resetting some things that are needed for that month to kind of help us live our best lives. Also organizing. If you don't know, I'm a content creator and a full-time photographer and videographer, and my desktop gets a little crazy, my hard drives get a little crazy, my systems get a little crazy, so you'll see me kind of organizing and resetting that too as we enter a new month. You'll also see me talk about some highlights and some lows from my previous month, and then also some highlights that I'm looking forward to in the coming month, and also my goals, because your girl got goals. January was a January of all Januaries. I feel like it was slow, but also it came and left really quickly. I was talking to a friend and I was just like, usually I can kind of bounce into the new year in a new groove pretty quickly. This was the year that it just started off a little slower. It was a lot harder for me to come off of that holiday break and that vacation. We went to Disneyland, so had a great time and a hefty break. So it was a little harder this go around for me to kind of bounce back off of that, but once I did, I got into a groove. So I didn't start off as strong as I wanted to. I had some things that I envisioned, big picture, but I wasn't able to kind of hit the ground running, which I'm not mad about. We had a snowstorm that kind of really took a lot of things off of our plate for the time being, and so that really caused us to kind of sit down and reflect and do some more planning and intentional time. So that's how January was pretty much for me. I think closer towards the end of the month, I got moving. There was a lot of things that I felt good about towards the end of the month, but there's also a lot that I want to do moving forward. I started doing illustrations again, which I'm really excited about. I used Illustrator a long time ago. I would say a couple years ago, I was heavily involved in illustration, and it kind of just took the back burner, but it's something that I've always enjoyed, so I've been picking it back up. I'm involved in a lot of things, and some of those things require me to make different graphics, and so I've been enjoying getting back into that, but also putting that energy into my personal brand. So I was able to kind of develop a new brand for myself, at least start the process. So I'm excited about that, and you guys will see more from that. Or if you follow me on Instagram, you've kind of already seen some of that. So that was pretty cool. I also did some intentional relationship building with some friends. It was really fun, refreshing, and freeing. And I'm excited to do more of that. I already have a couple of dates planned with some friends this month in February. There are so many things that I feel like I need to do to be the best me. I've been trying to scale back a little bit. So within the month of February, I am going to go to the gym 4 times a week, and I'm going to track it. I realize I don't track my habits enough, so I'm going to track that. I also want to journal, pray, and do devotional daily. With the ebb and flows of our life and how quickly things change and are inconsistent, it can be a challenge for me, or I find myself having to work a little bit harder to maintain some of those daily habits, but that's something that I really want to prioritize, and I'm looking forward to prioritizing too. Whether it's at 2 p.m. and I'm in my car before my next shoot, or whether that's 6 a.m. before my son wakes up, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna do it. Like I mentioned before, and if you don't know, I am a photographer and videographer, and I love weddings. They're not my main thing, but I do know the value of them, meaning money that they bring, but also I enjoy them. So I have one wedding booked so far this year, and I want to book another one before February is over with. Those are pretty much my goals for February. There are other things that I always think about that are always in the back of my head, but I think in order for February to feel successful for me, those are some of the goals that I want to accomplish. February is always a good month. I mean, it's Black History Month. It's Love Month. And I know some of y'all are like, oh, every month, every day should be Love Month. We know that, okay? It's just something different when everybody's all on one accord with the idea, okay? Like, it feels good. Like when you walk in the store in Target and everything is hearts and the candy is like Valentine's Day. It's cool. Aside from it being Love Month and Black History Month, there's a lot going on this month that I enjoy. First, we got travel happening, okay? I think I'm gonna be in 3 cities in February. I'll be in Pennsylvania, I'll be in Rochester, and then I'll also be in Detroit. I'm excited for that. I love traveling. I love traveling with people and like doing stuff that I've never done before, and I'm excited for that too. Also, I do floral design, and I booked my second wedding for this month, and it's happening this month. So I booked it maybe like 5 months ago actually, but it's happening in like 2 weeks, and it's in another city. So the first wedding I've ever done, it was just the bouquets, boutonnieres, and corsages. This one is like everything. It's like reception tables, it's the aisles, it's the welcome sign, arch, it's all the things. I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to it. I also love when I have the opportunity to encourage and inspire the next generation through like my story and my life. And so I have 2 opportunities to do that this month. I don't take it lightly. For Valentine's Day, Eric and I are doing a small getaway. I guess it would be considered a staycation. What do you consider a staycation? Like, is it within that particular city? Is it in the state? Yeah, anyways, we're going to Detroit, and we're gonna stay for a few days. We do getaways often, but it's been, the last getaway we had kind of was, I think in December, I don't remember. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll probably eat some good food, stay at one of our favorite hotels, do lots of laughing and photos and good times and planning and talking. Another thing that I think I forgot to mention earlier that you'll probably see me talk about in my resets are shows or books that I'm reading or looking forward to in the coming month, because that's just me. Like, why hide a piece of me that I love? Like, if you know me, you know I'll talk about a TV show that I love, and I'm always trying to get people hip to like shows that I feel like are underrated or cool or that I love. So with that being said, Love is Blind has a new season coming out on Valentine's Day. Last season was, it wasn't really hitting, but I'm kind of excited for this season. If you watch Love is Blind, let me know, comment down below. I'd love to chat with you. It's usually hit or miss, but I have faith in this season. So that was pretty much all for my February reset. I hope that this video left you inspired to look at your months and kind of reset and think about the things that you need in your routine to help it be successful for you, and also stick to those things, okay? Stick to them. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Make sure you like, comment about anything I said if you want. I love to chat with you, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.